Hi, Savvy Serena. Today we are going to work on my cookie sheets, muffin tins, all of that. See if we can't get this cabinet a little bit better looking than what it is now, because it's just a mess. So I'm going to pull it out and show you that I cleaned everything out. It's so dark you really can't see what I have. So I have pizza pans. I put them all in categories. Pizza pans, pie pans, the aluminum ones, and then these are his grandmother's, so my husband does not want to get rid of them. I don't particularly like using these. The aluminum pie pans, I'll tell you what I use these for. Instead of having your plunger, if it's not contained in like a container, after you use the plunger, you can put it in a pie pan and let it drip in the pie pan. Then I throw these pie pans away and reuse them. And then I re-put the plunger in it and throw the pie pan away, the dirty one. So that's what I use these for. I save them just for that. Then I have 2 or 3 cake pans that I do use. And my muffin tins, sometimes I don't, I just fix 6. But then I have a larger one as well. I have 1 loaf pan, and then this is a meatloaf loaf pan all in one. So it's got holes in it, so the grease drops down on the bottom. And then I have cake pans. This is the one I use the most when I did my blueberry poke cake. This is the one I made it in because it's a deeper pan, so I can put 2 cake mix boxes in this and it will hold it just fine. And then I have the cookie sheets, and I do use all of these when the whole family is over, the kids and everything. Sometimes, if it's just me and Ed, I use the smaller ones, and when everyone's over, I love these big ones, but I just like having extra because I can't never have enough cookie sheets. And then I have a couple of cooling racks. Right here is what an office would use to hold files, so they would put file folders in this. My goal is to at least get some of the cookie sheets into this right here in my cabinet, so that way we can slide them out of the side. Hopefully that's what my goal is. Don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try, because this looks bigger than my cabinet. I'm going to see if I can't wiggle it in there. And I know what I'm going to do with the rest of these. The ones that I use, I'm going to make them more accessible. And the ones I don't use, I'm going to put them in the back. So that went easier than I thought. What I did was I pulled those straight instead of leaning them, so that way it would hold all the cookie sheets and the cooling rack with no problem. And you see in the back, I've got my cake pans that I don't use and my pie pans I don't use. So that worked out great. Then all my extra ones I set in my drawer. This is just the 1 cake pan, the pizza pans, the muffin tins, and the loaf pans, and my round cake pan. And underneath that are 2 cast iron frying pans I don't use that often. One's a fish cast iron thing. Put that on the bottom. We haven't used that since we moved here. So now I've got those organized there. So when I need to pull them, it's not pretty, but it's functional. That is a whole lot better than it was before. Now we should be able to get the cookie sheet we want without fumbling through them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned because there's more coming from the kitchen.